live. It's exciting. I think we're going to finish episode 2. Let's go.
For us
Here.
today, I'm violently sick, but you know what? I'm so happy we pulled through. How long did we get to go today?
Only 3 hours and 20 minutes.
No, come on, that cannot be possible.
I guess this is like the very end.
You were joking just now?
Yeah.
I literally fell for that. 6 hours and 17 minutes. We're working back up to that age. That's pretty fucking good, dude. 6 hours after being in bed for a whole year.
Today was the best day of my life.
How great. Okay, we're out of here. Please join the Scars Club, redbarradio.net/Scars Club.
So let's start the next one.
What else was I going to say? Yeah, join the Scars Club. That's it. And thank
Join
you so
Scars
much
Club. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Okay, so we'll start episode 3. And then I guess we'll go back to 1. I vacillated on this, you guys. I was thinking we did 2. Should we go to 1 or at least see a part like where he kind of explains what happens or like why he was gone for a bit? But I feel like we're just going to go into 3 because that feels natural. And maybe we'll do little things of the first one. Okay? Okay. I'm glad we all agree. Ha ha. I need to make you bigger. Why aren't you bigger? What's happening right now? Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. I'm doing, maybe I pressed the wrong one. 3. Maybe I should sign off and come back. I'm trying to figure out how to make it bigger, but it might be, hi Empress, hi Pendy. Weird, hold on, let me just see. I think we're in good shape.
And now you're under my control.
Hold on. This is not happening the way I'm supposed to be happening. Okay.
We're rolling.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Oh.
I'm glad we got through that. Oh, no, wait. Oh, is this the beginning? I hope so. Yes. So, season 20, episode 3. I'll adjust that now. I didn't realize we were at the very, very end after so much. Oh, I can't adjust it while we're live. New sweater!
So lucky. Want the good news first or the bad news? Just kidding. There's no bad news in this wonderful.
It's so hot in here.
It's so hot in here.
I mean,
Well, that's a problem. Look at
We also
that.
have Jules in the house. What's up?
What's up?
Jules in the house.
hey.
This is going to be a
That's
very
one of my
difficult
favorite
podcast
things.
to do.
Yeah, ignore my shivering and shaking. So let me tell you the little story here. So May 28th, right? was our first show back. That was the first night back. Remember, I kept showing you the pills that I was taking, and what did I tell everybody? This is my last day on the oxycodone, right? Prescribed by the doctor, and I was only on this stuff for 1.5 months, taking a very low amount, like 10 milligrams every 6 to 8 hours. So May 28th was the last day I took that junk, and then I switched over to Ratomics here. Crave. Oh, this stuff's beautiful. With an offer code, just used offer code Tim Dillon. Look at this.
She's offer code Tim.
It's actually called Crave.
Is it called Crave? Is it?
I thought that's what he said.
So I switched to that. And remember, then we had episode 2, and everything was great. I was back. Everything was fine. We thought it was going to be smooth sailing. So then Tuesday, after our last episode, Tuesday, we go to the mall, to the beautiful mall. And I'm so excited. I was going to pick out new clothes, new shirts, new comforters, or whatever the hell I'm wearing. And
Comforters,
we get to the
or whatever
mall,
the hell I'm wearing.
6-hour drive. No, I'm kidding. We get to the mall, and as soon as I step in the mall, I start going, Jules, is it freezing in here? Are they really cranking up the air conditioning?
You look insane.
We're going to the cool streetwear shop, where they're putting all the
Cool
shirts in
streetwear
plastic bags because they're so fucking cool. And I'm going, and then this asshole, yo, just so you know, we got a giant Santa there. Please, I'm dying. Please, I have COVID. People forget. If you see a man in a store going like this,
That means that they're ready for us to make a sale.
it's so weird. You would think that they would go, maybe get this guy out of the store with all the disease that's been going around. They didn't care. And then Jules was so excited to go to this mall. So I kept walking through the mall like this, going, oh. And she goes, this is getting awkward. She goes, it's awkward to be with you. You look very sick. I said, I'm very sick. We have to go home. And I went home, and it turns out the withdrawal symptoms from this stuff started kicking in that day extreme. And I got to tell you, that was like, it's been, what is this, day 8 now? So this is the good news and bad news part. The bad news was, I was in pure basketball diaries, Big Mike shaking in the
Basketball
corner of the
diaries.
bathroom floor type
That
of
was a crazy
withdrawal.
movie, right?
Like the worst stuff you
Which
could
is
ever
crazy
imagine.
because you didn't even take, like, compared to most people, like you were saying, people were messaging you
Yeah.
being like, Mike, I used to take like 100 milligrams of oxy a day.
I mean, this is 10 milligrams after a month and a half.
That doesn't even really seem like that much.
And it had already been a week off. I thought I was in the clear. This thing hit so hard. There was no sleeping.
But you were taking like another thing that they gave you to help.
Yeah,
you
don't worry
off
about that.
it.
It screws up the whole story. It just makes it complicated.
No, that makes it less confusing.
It does. They gave me these tabs, okay? They gave me these little, you put them under your tongue. They're these tabs that dissolve. And the doctor said to me, he goes, you take these for withdrawal. I said, okay, no questions asked. I'll stick these under my tongue.
No
And
questions
I did,
asked.
and
I'll
it
stick
turns
these
out
under my tongue.
those things also have opioids in them. And then you have to like withdraw off those, which I didn't know. I thought those were helping. So I think that's what delayed everything there.
Yeah.
So but I want to tell people the horrors of this before we get started. That's why I'm wearing a hat. I'm covered in acne, from not being able to sleep. Withdrawal is worse than really anything I've been. I mean, I almost would rather have the pain back, by the way.
Wow.
And this is where all the good news comes in. My
Okay,
pain
great.
has been amazing. Okay? The pain has been incredible.
Oh,
like,
crap.
after we get through this week,
It's hard.
I might be back.
You seem bad.
I might be ready.
Mike
So
is
here,
back.
this is
It's
why it's such good
official.
news. Yesterday,
This is episode 3, by the
I
way.
came to the studio, and this was
Beginning.
it appears the final day of withdrawal was yesterday. But I want to I do want to tell people how much of a horror the withdrawal was. So you try to go to bed, you can't physically sleep.
Sounds
You
like
can't
hell.
look at your phone. You can't watch TV. The only thing you can do is go ah, ah. I mean, you're like Ethan
Jules
Klein
must
if
have
he
been
was
having
really
a
cool and
blast.
tough, and you're making noises. It feels like your skeleton wants to pop out of your body, and it's the most uncomfortable, disturbing. People go, "Oh, it's like the flu." It's not like the flu. It's 100 times worse. So there was no sleeping, there was nothing, and I was losing my mind. I mean, I was really going crazy.
Yes,
I mean, this was
Thanks,
probably
Linda.
this last week could have been one of the hardest weeks of my life.
I'm
Hardest
so
week of my
glad
life.
this was
So we
like
came
4
in,
weeks ago.
and then I'm
For
freaking
him.
out because, oh my God, they're going to think Red Bar is all fucked up now. You know, these people, they can't let me rest for a second here. So,
Well, you're feeling pretty shitty at the end of last week. We're like, he'll be fine.
yeah.
Sunday
So,
or
but I
Monday.
wanted, I was going to do the show. We wanted to do it obviously last Friday. Couldn't do it. I mean, I was fucking in death storm. So then I'm like, you know what? By Monday, this has got to be over, this withdrawal. Because they all say 7 days, right? They say about 7 days. I go, guys, I was barely taking anything. By Monday, this has to be out of my system. So I get here yesterday, and we got here late. It took me about 4 hours to get out of bed. I was just shaking and sweating. I mean, in the
Sounds
hot
awful.
and cold sweats. And I can't tell you how unpleasant this is. We get to the studio, and I'm pale white. We get to the studio, and I go, you know what? I'm going to take my kratom. I'm going to get here. We'll do 3 hours. I'll tell this whole withdrawal story. The listeners will understand. And then in 3 days, we'll come
Tell
back.
us
We'll
a
do
withdrawal
more.
story.
We get to the studio. We're setting up. And believe me, everything was, putting this glass here like this. And then we go to do our video and audio check that we do before every show. And this main camera that I'm looking at, $3,000, won't turn on. Won't turn on. The camera won't turn on, and I'm shivering, I'm shaking. I mean, I'm about to throw up. And
So
I'm
then
back there
things
with
are like a
flashlight
blessing and
looking, 'cause
and a disguise, right?
Tied all the cords down,
Maybe he
and
could
we're trying to
rest.
figure that out for an hour. Luckily, we have a backup camera, so I started installing that. Look at that. I have a $3,000 backup camera that just sits
Thank
so that
Christ.
we can always have show. I need people to understand that this
It's
is
so
all
funny
I'm
when he
doing
talks about the
is this
equipment.
show and working on this show and this studio and all this stuff. You know, they think I'm sitting around with Tim Dillon trying to pick out hotels for lunch.
Trying to pick out hotels for
we
lunch.
replaced the camera. By the time I was done, that was like an hour and a half. I had to get all the settings back and the color and set the shot up and do all that. By the time that was done, I go, okay, Cameron, let's try. And then the website's down.
It was a curse day.
And so then I said, we can't do it. By that time, it was like 5 p.m. And it's what time
It
is
was
it?
like 7 p.m.
2 a.m. in London. So I said, fuck it. We'll
Who
do it
knows what
tomorrow.
time in
I
Hong
posted that.
Kong?
I'm really sorry if you waited up in London. I genuinely
I
feel bad.
had to stop checking my email, Orphe. I haven't read any messages in a day because the minute I canceled that show, I got 3 emails in a row from paid members. Fuck you, you lazy
Well.
fuck. This is just like last year. Yeah, last year when I was sick. You know, again, the only thing I've ever done wrong is get sick.
Really?
So this whole lazy shit, and he doesn't care, that stops now. I've thrown every dollar I've ever earned into the show, 20 years of my life. Enough with the he's lazy. There's no one less lazy than
to
me.
Matt.
All of you would be dead by now if you
Respect
went
to
through what I
Michael.
went through. Okay, so you
Mike
want to have a
people.
fun show today? Should we do
And
it?
George.
I'm in a great. Here's the
I can't
good
stand
news.
people to talk shit about Red Bar. It
Everything's
pisses me
fine now.
off.
After this, so here's the great news. Last night, and I haven't slept in a week, except for last night, I got a full 8 hours. I went to bed in a half hour. I watched Vecna, my new favorite show on Netflix, Vecna, the Vecna show.
What's up, Kingpin?
I like Vecna. And, oh yeah, you see here, cut to my Moog. I bought this because of Stranger Things. We're going to play
What is
that.
that?
I also have so much cool stuff
We
to
haven't
show you.
really
I'm just
started.
getting
We
into
haven't even
that
shown you
show.
anything in here. We got
We-
gimmicks and
This
gadgets.
is like an intro. When we get the new music show going over in that area, you guys are gonna fucking die.
You guys are gonna fucking
No
die.
video. Shut the fuck up!
It's probably
There's
just
video,
someone who
right?
doesn't-
Everyone's got
Yeah.
video.
The
I
people who
hope.
say no video are just people who don't know that you have to log in. I think for scars.
Well, then they're not hearing audio or anything. I mean, are
And they
people
probably
got
have
video?
a
I
Twitch
hope they got
account,
video.
unlike myself.
Press 2.
For
Well,
the
if I say
record.
press 2, if you have no video, everyone's just going to say it as a joke.
Well, I don't know. I hope there's not been no video. We're waiting.
Thank you.
Vecna.
Cool
Okay, they know
boy.
Vecna. We must be on a nice delay here because I got nothing in my chat about anything about video. Mike is sick. He looks good. It's an animatronic gorilla. These have nothing to do with my question. A mini moog. It's
Nothing
not
to
a
do with my
mini
question.
moog. It's a subsequent 37.
People
Okay.
saying video is good, video
Right.
is fine.
Okay.
I got
So
video
ignore
and
that
audio.
fucking idiot. Okay. I'm done with all that. You could cut back to me. What was I saying? Vecna. So I watched Vecna. The great news is I got 8 hours of sleep. That's never happened. And I'm back. Those effects are gone. I'm a little shivery today. That's about it. But I think everything, like, we're going to be good now.
You seem great.
We're going to be good. We've got an excellent show planned for everybody today. I am wearing a hat and
Cleared
glasses.
for fun.
Okay. And should we try a little shituko? A little shata? To get the party started? Do we have a party song or something like that? What do I like to do during this stuff?
Here, drink to the sun.
We could rise. Let's just play a song really quick while I have a quick one with everybody. Celebrate. Hi. And what I was going to say is it's so exciting because yesterday you were going to get a 3-hour shitty show where I'm shivering. Today, you're getting it all. So how lucky are you? You see, when you have a little patience. But you know what's got to stop? This is what's got to stop. There's no emailing me, Mike, when's the show? Where's the show? There's no asking me any of that stuff. This is a different type of program here. You either get it, and this $11 you're spending, if it's too much of a risk, too much of an investment, too risky of an investment.
www.redbarradio.net.
No one's forcing you. Read the terms of service. I can be sick tomorrow. The whole thing could go away anytime. Okay?
The whole thing could go away
That's the
anytime.
risk you pay for 35 cents a day. Ooh, so scary. Could you imagine? But we're not doing emails. We're not doing what's going on. Where's this? Where's that? Okay? This isn't that kind of show. Either
Thank you
get it
for
or you don't.
responding to my email yesterday, Mike.
Okay? You're very lucky to get Red Bar.
1996, and you were hanging out downtown
Yeah.
with your punk friends, and they're like, I know secret show where only 2 people can get in, and there's no address,
Yeah.
and if you make it, you make it.
Yes.
They make
Also
me
look at it this way. You can't get Red Bar anywhere else. Sorry.
Except here
Try.
for
Go
20
listen to
minutes at
another
a
show. I
time and
fucking
some
dare you.
other
Okay.
approved places.
Let's have our first drink. Get that music going back up for me so I can party here. All right. Cheers, everybody, to a wonderful
No
Red
more
Bar.
promos, no more photos, no more logos, no
Woo!
more chokeholds. We on Bezos, we get payrolls,
Woo!
chips to Legos, connect like Legos.
Woo!
Make this final, make this my eyes closed.
Woo!
Titles, Jesus.
This is going to be
What
fun.
is that noise?
Feel your pain now. I done bled my vein now. New level of the game now. Simulation change.
Robin Tran was on David Letterman. Did you see that? Robin
killed.
Tran. Oh, I didn't say that, Jules. I wanted to tell people what happened on with David Letterman. Did you see what happened with Robin Tran on David Letterman? She comes out. She does the thing. She was great. She does the interview. Halfway through the interview, Dave goes, "Wait a minute. Are you a guy?" And then he vomited all over Robin Tran's maroon dress. It was something else. No, shout out to Robin Tran.
Thank
That was
you.
good.
Thank you for
I
the
can't believe I'm
donation.
friends with the best
Jonathan,
comic.
you're amazing.
Isn't this
Thank
weird
you
that the
so
best
much.
comic out now is also Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson's, probably all yours. Worst enemy, a trans person. Can you believe that? I can't.
I can.
That was wonderful, I thought.
That was wonderful.
What did I want to tell people right up at the top? Oh, yeah, this is a Stars
appreciate
Club
you, Jonathan.
episode.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to that. No clipping today. No clipping. You know, I can't have
I'm
the
not a
first
clip.
10 minutes
I'm
of the
a
show. I can't
review.
be
I have
scolding all
learned.
the different types of listeners that have upset me this week.
It's what do you call a Glenn's thing?
Glenn, yeah, Glenn is this. I'm watching this
Crybaby
guy.
of the week.
Yeah, crybaby of the week. I watched this guy named Glenn. Okay, you'll learn about him later.
You'll learn about him
no
later.
clipping. Unless you have expressed permission from me, I'm just striking these videos. No more. I don't have time for like anything. I've got like 5 hours a day where I have energy, and the rest of the day is sitting in a ball screaming.
Oh,
So please, get off my ass. Oh my God, I have something to show you. So this is very cool. You're not going to
Thanks
see
for
this on
being
any
you,
other show.
Jonathan.
Make sure you're staring directly at the screen now. If you're an audio listener, it's time to upgrade, folks.
It's time to
Audio-only
upgrade,
business
folks.
is a joke. I have something to show everybody here today. You know what this is?
No.
This is a time
What the fuck is
capsule.
that?
It's a time capsule. You fill it, and then, oh, you know what I should do? This is a special occasion. Let me get on my gloves. And then I'll tell you what
Your
we're doing.
glove?
We're going to these. You might remember time capsules from when you went to school.
Yes,
If your
I always
parents
wanted
were
to
rich.
do one. I never
But
did
back
that.
then, they were made out of like PVC pipe, not like this.
And
This
that looks
was
like
a
a cool
$93
one.
time capsule, and it's one of 40 that
One of
lives in
40?
the Red Bar studio. And you're going, Mike,
Oh,
why do you have 40 $93
there was like
beautiful
a special
stainless
edition.
steel
Like there's only 40 of them in the
schmutzy
world.
time capsules? You know, they got the both gloves have the thumb pushed inside the glove.
That's hard.
How does that look? That could be what my real hand looks like after all these diseases.
After Vecna got you.
Okay.
Oh,
So
God forbid.
this is the time capsule, and we bought 40 of them, and we're building a shelving unit where I could slide these in, and they go,
That's so cool.
and there's smoke, right, and some green light. So this is, Mike, what's a time capsule for? Well, it's not for me. It's not for you. This one
Oh, that's cool, Michael.
is for Chris D'Elia.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really, dude?
Oh,
And the
really,
other-
dude?
One's for Josh Denny, and one is for Sam Tripoli, and one's for Joey Diaz. These are time capsules, and they're not for me. They're for
I love how he just says Joey
The
Diaz at the most
children
random times.
of Red Bar Fools. When the children of a Red Bar Fool turns 18, I deliver this time capsule to them, filled
Hey, Corky.
with evidence
Red Bar.
of their father's
Mike David and
crimes.
Jules David.
Of their father's crimes.
www.redbarradio.net.
Enemies. So this is what I'm doing. This is perfectly legal. I spent an hour with a lawyer. Everything checks out.
An hour with a
Chris
lawyer.
D'Elia, when your
Everything
son is
checks
18,
out.
he gets this time capsule. Everything you've ever done bad and all the clips of Red Bar that I've ever done are going to be in here.
Uh-oh.
Drives, zip drives. And then I go, here, I got you something.
Drives, zip
He
drives.
opens it, and you're fucked. Do you understand? So I would suggest being on your best behavior this year or any year, because it's going into time. Sam, your son is getting 1, 2 for the other kid. Joey Diaz, I think you've got like a daughter or something similar to that Mike guy from Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul. Joey Diaz has a daughter situation like that where he's anyone who tries to hurt me, it's going in the time capsule. It's being sent to them. Do you understand? So
Do you
pretty cool
understand?
idea, huh?
It's
Yeah,
being
seen
sent
anyone
to
else
them.
do that.
They're 40.
It's all legal. You can't stop.
It's all
you
legal.
Can't
You
stop the
can't
capsule from getting to your kid. It's going to be a FedEx Air Saver. No signature.
FedEx sucks.
No signature required. Your kid's getting that capsule. So I would watch what you do.
Yo,
it's gonna
baby
that's a
is
pretty
so
cool move, right?
ugly.
Ethan Klein, you're going to get a time capsule. Everybody, and please tell the fools, show them that clip. You could actually clip that clippers. You could clip the time capsule clip. It must be in 1440p. The frame rate. It must not be smashed. You see this guy smashed me this week? He flattened my frame.
He widened you.
It widened me. You could clip that, make it nice. Don't make it all make it nice, and
My
send that out
face
to
hurts.
everyone. Show them this is what Mike's doing. He's crazy.
You like
It's crazy,
can't
and
help
it's all
but not be
legal. It's
ridiculously
doing that.
funny.
Are they exploding with laughter yet? No, they didn't care. They don't care about that.
They love it.
They should
They
love
love
it.
it.
So we've got some light news here today. You want to do some light news? We don't have theme songs yet. You guys are, you're in for a really big treat because now we really get things going. We haven't been able to do all our gags or show you any of the cool stuff in the studio yet. We're going to be relaunching the new music show. I think we're going to start with once a month to start. You know, we don't want to
Music
just host.
show. I'm super excited.
once a month to start, and we're gonna shoot over there. Look, we're gonna shoot over there by my gorilla area. We're gonna show you how good I am in drums. Way better than Bill Burr.
Can I show my drums?
You can
Red
show
Bar for
how
president,
you do it, drums. We'll
100%
show you
heavy
the
hitters.
amps, the guitars. I bought all this stuff. 2 emails about the equipment.
Can
so
I play
far.
the organ?
Yes. 2 emails about the equipment. I thought I was getting, I can't believe you own this. I can't believe you own that. Oh my God, you have an LA 610. You have this, you have that. You can come back to me.
They don't give a fuck.
No one
They don't
knows
give a-
or gives a fuck. $200,000 in gear down the drain, and I can't work any of it. So,
You
but
can't
on our
work
new
any
music
of
show,
it. So.
not only are we going to be showing you the latest hits, we're going to be experimenting. Have you seen my Moog? Look at this, Jules. When this is hooked up, oh my God, wait till you hear the sounds that's going to make. Music's very important. Music is very important, and
Agreed.
it needs to be integrated into all of your lives. So many of you have abandoned music. You listen to the same stuff that you did when you stopped listening to music when you were around 17. And everything else is gay to you. And everything else sucks, right? Oh, it sucks. You need to reset. You need to get into
need to
music. It's very important. The arts are extremely important. Quality, the looks of things. This is a theme this whole year here.
People are saying, bro, Reddit autists spent like 48 hours identifying every single element
They did?
of the new studio. So that's
Can
nice.
someone send that to me? I want to make sure they got it right, because these are even this glass is like $100.
Make sure they notice all of the
Everything
special
is very
equipment,
special
all
here.
the
It has
things,
secret meanings, and everything
and
is great.
update them if they've
You're not
missed
going to find
something.
it. It's only getting better. Wait till you've only seen a quarter of the studio. I bought another camera. I bought another lens. You're going to have a wider shot. I bought an EQ
Aw, you
for
seem
my
so happy. I
headphones so
love
that I
it.
could get them sounding different. Pretty cool. You'll
We
never
moved
see it.
away from these.
But yeah, I do want to have like a new music show where we just chill and kind of go over cool stuff, you know? Doesn't that sound cool, bro?
I know, I'm looking
feel
forward
it was
to the
cool.
mu-
I mean,
the
if I
music
were
show
you, I
for
would think all
sure.
this stuff is so cool. I'd
But
be
we
so,
haven't really shown it yet. So
Facts,
yeah, I'd be so
Explain.
jealous of me.
Everyone's gonna be so jealous.
So
of me.
let's see. Did you see what happened to Bella Thorne right after I posted our clip of Bill?
on the exact
Mark.
same day.
So
What
check
happened?
out our YouTube. Did you see this? We put up our YouTube. Went semi-viral, 61,000 clicks. Pretty good. You know what? It's embarrassing. If Annie Lederman could get 275K, and by the way, who are the people watching Trash Tuesdays? Bunch of psychos.
Nice girls.
I want to see it. There's no girls watching, and that's what makes me
Gossipy
sick.
girls.
That's what makes me sick about that show, Trash Tuesdays, is it's all guys. Half of them have their pants down to this Kalila for God knows what reason. If you think those girls are pretty, you got a whole nother. There's a whole internet out there.
Oh
of better
really?
girls.
Oh really, dude?
And
They're
it makes
jocking
me sick
his
seeing their
headphone
view
look?
counts because I know that, you know, what are you watching this for? So you could hear about
They can't hear
I'm
anything.
getting sick of all this Brendan Schaub stuff. He's made 3 mistakes
That's
over the course of
perfect.
7
I love
years,
it.
and you guys treat him like
I
Anthony
hope Red
Cumia.
Bar will cover it.
Go after Cumia. Go after Rogan, for God's sakes. People that actually are scamming constantly. I think Brendan got his punishment. Jesus fuck.
That's
That
amazing.
being said, I hope
77,000
Red Bar will
people
catch
per
it.
day are after him because he's dumb. Guys, it's like, I know he's dumb, but you're making it almost hack. Like every day, it's just Brendan Shaw. Are you going to cover Brendan? I don't care about that shit, man. What do you think? I'm like a Brendan
I
Shaw
don't
guy?
care
that
about
being
that
said,
shit.
I was up all night reading about Mick Spitfire. Still consumes my mind.
Me too, man. I'm into that shit too, but you don't be nerds. I feel like this Brendan thing it's turned into something different. It's turned into like a community, and they just find solace in talking about Brendan because they were too afraid to like talk about themselves, you know? And it's like, I get it. We have a community too, but we got like 100 different pools to run. You got to get a variety going, or you're going to go insane. And it just can't be.
I feel like
There's
the
so many
Spider
guys who
Kid
need to
Reddit
be.
used to be really cool and funny, but now whenever I go there, like 50% of it has like an H3 Reddit vibe, like the same.
You don't
kind
want to. Here's the thing: you
women.
don't want to be like H3.
No, you
And
don't.
that's how I noticed these people who email me, when's the show? When's the show? I paid. This ain't H3.
This ain't H3.
Okay? Take it up with your bank. No, don't do that.
Take it up with your bank.
Read the terms of service. You can't get me.
You can't get
I've
me.
thought of it all. But don't be
I've
H3.
thought of it all.
What I want everyone to do, here's your homework assignment. Everybody today, go to the H3 subreddit and read every post. It's going to take you years.
It's going to take
all the
you
way
years.
back. And then you'll see the behaviors of this group, this fan group. You don't want to be anything like them.
You don't want to be
We want to be
anything.
cooler.
like
We want to be
that.
more advanced. We want to be better, right? Red Bar is better than all the shows.
Red Bar is better
listeners
than
got to
all
be
the
better
shows.
than everybody else. And we
Above.
got a lot of new listeners, and they're used to these other podcasts. I can't blame you. Every other show in the world is going to dip you around, lie to you, scam you. You see what Tim Dillon's doing? His show's falling apart. The guy, he's like Patrick Melton now. Hours of nonsensical stories. He's out. We're watching Tim Dillon run out of stories, run out of jokes, and run out of steam.
And look for hotels to have lunch at.
What was my point? I don't know. But we got to be
I
better.
don't know.
We got to be better.
We gotta be
all
better.
around. And I'm
We are
here
better.
to teach, to train.
We are better.
But you need to listen to me, okay? I'm not the other hosts. I'm not these other podcasts, okay? We got to treat me better. All right. We've
Yes.
got an excellent show for everybody today. I'm really excited. I'm like pumped.
I kind of like don't know what to
And
do
I say,
here because we're at
any
20
deep
minutes.
news, Any secret? We'll let Jules lead.
But
the
I don't think that's
producer
a
here.
rule
just
for
saying
me,
that
but I
you're
don't want to
back
annoy him
storage,
again
but
with
you
another
can quickly
email from
finish
I
that
emailed
up.
him
We
yesterday.
did, we
But
put
I think
out
we're
this
just
clip, and
starting.
By the way,
So I
go
think I'm just gonna go like
subscribe
5
to
more
our
minutes
YouTube,
and just
and
let
I'll
him
teach
start.
the new listeners what a
If any of you have
starter-like
feedback, let me know.
starter comment is. We're a little different than other shows. We're not using YouTube for anything except to con
H3 is
people over to the show.
crude.
We use it as an
Hi,
occasional
Angela.
advertisement for the show. It's really not even for content. It's just this is what we're doing right now, and then we hold off on it because
Well, it's easier to show your friend a YouTube clip than to tell them
sure.
about the full show. I feel like that's mostly why.
Here's what people are never going to buy. They think this is a cope. We don't want it really any bigger than it is now. We don't want more listeners. A few more is fine, and then we want to maintain, okay? We don't want to be big. We don't want to be famous, and I don't need 1 million people to worry about and be a customer service lady my whole life. I'm not hiring another guy who's going to end up screwing me. It's just me and Jules and Cameron forever. So the minute I need to hire another guy is when it's too big, and I got to pull it back. So why don't you post on? I don't want it. I don't want the
Jonathan,
fanfare.
I think maybe crude
This is
and
enough.
crud.
Most people will never
They could both apply.
stop themselves when it's nice. They go too far. Ethan Klein went too far. So imagine this. Imagine it's you and your wife, and now you have to manage 1 million customers. Imagine that. No man was ever built to manage 1 million customers. A company with 1 million customers has teams of people to do that. So when you have too many fans and you want to keep it small and not hire a bunch of employees, you'll go nuts if too many people come. It will ruin your show. It will ruin your life. So we know this, and we're not going to let that happen. So when I see Clippers go, we're trying to promote, I don't want you promoting the show. And by the way, don't tell a soul about what you heard here today. We're good. People don't believe that.
We're
But
Fight Club.
when we put out YouTube clips, what we're looking to do, we don't run
Okay,
ads
I'm just gonna
on
call this
anything.
the
So we
intro.
only make money if you join Scars. Meaning
Which
the show
everyone
has
needs to
be
do.
really good, right? We're rolling.
Oh, well, I'll figure that out. So everybody has to do that at www.redbarradio.net. We'll just call that the intro. That's season. So I opened the computer and it was the end of Bella Thorne, and it was literally the end of the show too, which I didn't realize. So we went if you got here before the beginning, we went right into 3. So it'll just be intro to 3. That's what it will be. I hope you guys are amazing. Thank you again so much, Jonathan, for the donation. I appreciate you. You're so generous. Small is the best. Fly under the radar. So fucking funny. We'll take a few more and maintain. He cracks me up. I love you guys. Beep beep. Happy Sunday, fun day. Yeah, and I don't know much about who's he saying that they couldn't stop talking about Brian Shaw. But I did go one time to like a Reddit page. I defended Mike and Jules, but I also defended myself. I found all these like racket ass stupid things, and whatever. I probably and had in hindsight maybe shouldn't have expended energy, but they upset me. I was like, this is the truth, blah blah blah, and then like I found stuff on Mike and Jules too, and I was standing up for them too. I think it's the fighter and the kid Reddit. I'm not sure. Somehow, some way, I still get emails in like a spam folder from Fighter and the Kid, and I can't figure out how to like. I mean, I guess I could block them. I literally just learned how to block an email, but it's a lot of content about Brendan Schaub, whatever, however you say his name. Michael, they talking smack to you, but you too scared to say it to too scared to take it to say it to your face. Typical. I don't know who you're talking about, Michael. They're talking smack to you. I don't know. Was that about something that we just watched, or lots of people in general? In the subreddit. Oh yeah. You never know who you'll find in some subreddit. I found a girl I went to high school with, like, talking shit about me. I was like, what are you doing in, like, the fucking drudges of, like, I don't know, the, like, dark, what do you call them? Like, where trains are and stuff, subways, like, the pits of the Reddit page. Like, people can be so interesting. Hi. What's up, Joe? We just finished the intro of season 20, episode 3. Okay, www.redbarradio.net. I'm out. Jazz hands. Oh, I always forget to do the jazz hands first. Oh, this RB person has a broken brain. Whitney was banging Brendan Schaub from Fighter and the Kid. Yeah, I'm out. Peace, guys. Bye.